Real quick video on your Humvees. You definitely want to get in between here, your transcooler and your radiator, and clean that out. This was all full of pine needles, leaves, all kinds of crap was crammed in there. It's not as worse as pictures as I've seen of other people's, but this was pretty bad. It's only held on the early models. Mine's a 92 998. It's held on by these. They use a 3/16 Allen key. They weren't crazy tight or anything like that. So there's one here on each side, and then you can see there's one in here in this this power steering cooler. It goes through the cooler and through a hole in a bracket that's on the transcooler down here. But they're all the same size. Power steering cooler, you can just basically lift it up out of your way, more or less. All these fins need to be straightened too. And all these fins would help if they were straightened too. There is a tool you can buy that does it. You can probably also use, you can use your fingers, you can use a plastic knife. I wouldn't use anything metal because you don't want to puncture these cores. What we did was we took a couple little pieces of 2x4 and just carefully lifted this up and slid them in there. But you want to make sure you don't slide them in on these cooling fins here. So they're on these metal parts. Now on the passenger side, it was easier once we took the cushion off for the airlift ring right there. So here's the cushion. We got in there with a shop vac as best we could and got the bulk of it. And then I ended up just taking a piece of, it's probably like 3/4 inch heater hose, shoved it in the end of the crevice tool and taped it shut, try and seal it up. And I was able to get all the way down in there to get the rest of it. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys that have problems with your fan cycling a lot or the engine's running a little hot, because having this all clogged with debris definitely does not help.